or BPS. This is the most basic unit for measuring data transfer speed. It tells you how many bits, the smallest pieces of digital information, are sent or received every second. So if your connection is 1 BPS, that literally means 1 bit travels each second, which is extremely slow. To put it in perspective, sending just one character like the letter A, which is 8 bits or 1 byte, would take 8 full seconds at 1 BPS. Of course, no modern connection is that slow. But BPS forms the base of every other speed unit you see: kilobits, megabits, gigabits, and beyond. Whenever you see internet speed, it's actually talking about how many bits per second your connection can handle. Kilobits per second, kbps. A kilobit per second equals 1000 bits per second. This was the first practical unit used to measure early internet speeds. During the 1G and 2G network era, most data transfers were measured in kbps. For example, 2G Edge could reach about 384 kilobits per second, which translates to roughly 48 kilobytes per second, since 8 bits make 1 byte. At that speed, loading a basic web page or sending an image could take several seconds. It was just enough for emails, text-based browsing, and downloading small songs. kbps connections are mostly gone today, but they laid the foundation for mobile internet. When you first saw images loading on their phones even slowly, that was kbps at work. Megabits per second, MBPs. A megabit per second equals 1000 kilobits per second, or 1 million bits per second. This is the most common unit used for modern internet speeds, whether it's your home Wi-Fi, mobile data, or broadband connection. When 3G networks arrived, average speeds jumped from a few hundred kbps to several Mbps, making things like video streaming, social media, and app downloads possible for the first time. Then 4G and LTE took it even further, reaching tens or even hundreds of Mbps. But here's the key detail that most people miss. Internet providers measure speed in megabits, while your computer or phone shows download speed in megabytes, and 1 byte equals 8 bits. So, if you have a 100 megabits per second internet plan, your real download speed will show around 12.5 megabytes per second, because 100 divided by 8 is equal to 12.5. That's why you might see your browser downloading a file at 12 megabytes per second, even though your ISP promised 100 megabits per second. It's not slower, it's just a different unit. Gigabits per second, GBps. A gigabit per second equals 1000 megabits per second, or 1 billion bits per second. This is where high-speed fiber internet, 5G networks, and data centers come into play. To put it simply, if 1 megabit per second is like a bicycle, 1 gigabit per second is a bullet train. At this speed, downloading a full HD movie takes just a few seconds, not minutes. Gamers, streamers, and cloud professionals rely on